everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a short little craft for you. It is a cloak of sorts. The actual name is in the title. As of right now, I don't actually know the actual name for it because it is a craft that my fiance wanted to do. I just filmed and edited it. Mainly because I haven't had the time, energy, or health lately to just film and edit, like have the energy to do it. And being gone every weekend is a little hard because those are kind of the days you film or you edit. And I've been gone like every weekend, which probably isn't a good idea either. But, you know, again, apologies for not posting as regularly as I have in the past, although lately I haven't been posting that regularly. I'm not quitting my channel. I still am going to post. And I'm trying my best to get videos out there when I can get videos out there. But lately, because of time, space, and money, my bigger projects are probably going to be put on hold for a while. And I'm probably going to be doing a bunch of smaller projects and smaller videos, I guess. If that makes sense. I don't know. Unless I think of something that I just have to do, and then you'll do it. But I think I'm going to try and do smaller projects now, just because life. But anyways, I hope you enjoy this short little project. It is a small project. It's a short little video, but I hope you enjoy it nevertheless. And with that, let's get into the DIY. Okay, so first here's our fabric. They're folding it in half. I think it's about 2 yards long, and you only really need one side or half of it. So I'm giving him some fabric scissors to cut it. My aunt's gonna step on it for him so he can go ahead and cut it right down the middle. So yeah, just fold your piece in half, and then on the folded edge, cut it right in half. And so this is enough fabric to make two. We were gonna make one for myself, but I think I'm gonna do something else with the fabric. So he's just making one for himself. So there we go. We've got our two pieces. And now that we have the two pieces separated, he's going to fold it in half again. And then fold it in half one more time. Just like that. Now, on the folded ends, so the point that has all the folded ends, you're going to want to cut a circle because that is going to be your head hole. He's just using a bowl here to cut, or we'll draw a circle on, and then he'll cut it out. And the size doesn't really matter that much. Just make sure it's a decent size. Don't make it too big because then you're going to have a giant hole. But so that little bowl did well. And now you've got a poncho. So now that we have that, you're going to fold it in half a long way, so hot dog style. And then you're going to pick a side, either the left or right, of one of the folded edges. And you're going to cut all the way down on that folded edge from the neck hole or head hole to the end, just on one side. All right, now that we've got that one side cut, it should look like this, kind of a poncho-esque with a slit down the middle. And that is basically how you're going to wear it. And he's kind of just messing with it, like how he's probably gonna style it. And so here I am trying to fix my sewing machine and get it working that I haven't touched in years because I don't really sew. So this is me trying to thread it, and it wasn't working, and me trying to figure it out. Eventually I do figure it out. Actually, Harrison figures out the bobbin bits because I was done with it. And this is his little project. But got most of it up and running for him. So once it was ready, I'm still working on it here. He started to fold his edges down because just to, hem his edges so they're not just just so they're raw. He couldn't get it folded down and pinned down because I told him to fold it and then iron it, and it would be easier for him to sew it. And he couldn't get the pin, so here I am going through and pinning it all down for him, and then he'll go over and then iron it flat. And then here we're just doing the same thing, flipped it over. I start pinning it all the way down, and he goes through and irons it down. And we do that for all the raw edges, including the little neck hole, head hole area. So now that he has ironed flat all of his edges, he is going through and sewing them all down. I did not have a white or nude thread, so he's using red, but he has plans on dyeing the whole piece anyway, so it's okay, you don't notice it later on. But yeah, so he's just going and sewing it all, and then this is what it looks like all sewn together. Put it on. Face me. No, flip it like you were flipping it. And continue over your head and all the things. That wasn't the side over your head, was it? Oh, was it? Right. Okay. Now we are moving on to dyeing it. We just boiled some water and poured it into a bucket here. Also added some Dawn soap because it said to add that, and I think salt. If I read it's on the directions of the dye bottle. We just followed that. Now he's over here just pushing it down. I guess, I don't know, getting it all mixed in. I don't know. But yeah, the water's not super hot anymore. It's like pretty warm. Like you don't want to keep your hand in it kind of warm, but you want it pretty hot. Now he's just using a stick to move it about, make sure all the pieces and holes and such get dye in it. And then we put a jug in the other pot and just let it sit for a while.